Hi, I'm Eugene the Teacher. Every morning our school, one of us guy teachers will take 4 students up to the front, march them up there like soldiers to hang the flag in front of the school. This morning the other guy teacher informed me that it's September 11th and we're going to fly the mast, half-mast for our flags. So in my classroom, we observed a moment of silence and we watched YouTube as Alan Jackson sang, "Where were you when the world stopped turning? Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. Right. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love." I sure remember that day where I was, and I'm sure you do too. It was a traumatic event that shook the very confidence of our country. If just a handful of men could commit an atrocity like that, no one is ever really safe. Well, since that day, Homeland Security have stepped up its rigor. We now get to complain about the awful inconvenience of going through airports. We get angry if we happen to be profiled racially, and we feel our privacy invaded as all these glass bubble cameras are popping up all over our restaurants, our streets, and yes, our schools. But despite all that, on this September 11th day, I just want to point out that we haven't had another September 11th in 13 years. That's cause for celebration. I mean, I'm sure in the last 13 years, attempts have been made, and yet the score is what? However many attempts to 0. So, on this September 11th day, I just want to give a shout out to our nation. Our country's government get a lot of flack for doing things wrong. People like to complain, yes, it makes us feel better. But if you don't have a solution, your complaint is not really helping. So, on this day, I'm just thankful that our country did some things right. I'm Eugene the Teacher with your today's inspirational message.